Well, Keith, we've been cruising pretty much all week long. Sounds like the weekend is getting even better.
Yeah, it's looking good. And next week I'm already excited about, because when you can stretch like 2 weeks like this together, it's great.
We were saying this back in early June. Yeah. We're like, wow, look at all this.
I know. Keep it going.
Now, right?
We had basically I'm trying to think like a week or two that made people nervous this summer.
Sure.
And that was it. Because they were like, oh no, we're going back to that, and that was it.
It was probably one of those weeks I was on vacation.
Yeah, I do remember you got one that was a little sketchy relative to the rest of them. Visible satellite showing some clouds that was stuck along the coastline. It took until the afternoon to clear out there. Meanwhile, in the mountains and northern Maine, it's been sunny pretty much all day as that low-level moisture gets pushed up against the terrain. So the players for our weekend are this low, coastal low, which has a lot of rain with it, but the radar doesn't go that far out over the ocean. And then we've got a cold front back here. And so those two things are going to combine to give us some instability for this weekend, although as Chris mentioned, it's not a bad look overall. So tonight is quiet, it's dry. Clouds do increase pretty rapidly, especially along the coastline. So by tomorrow morning, 5 a.m., we've got clouds around. There's that coastal low, which is the core of which is missing us, but there will still be some showers possible in Washington and Hancock County. I don't think we get showers likely outside of that zone. And the whole game tomorrow is going to be the farther you can get from this low, the better off you're going to be. So as you head west through the afternoon on Saturday, you start to see some breaks of sun, and then our best chance of an actually decent afternoon be over southern and western Maine into New Hampshire. Temperatures upper 60s and low 70s there. Then here comes our front. This front originally was scheduled to come through during the day on Sunday, and then it got faster and faster and faster. And now most of it moves through on Saturday night. So this is 6 o'clock Saturday evening, I guess, late afternoon, depending. And then here comes the front moving through the middle of the night into the early morning hours on Sunday with some showers, a quick downpour. But a lot of us are dried out by the time you wake up. It'll be just northern Maine and down east Maine that'll see a morning shower. By the afternoon, temperatures in the 60s, a lot of sun. It is breezy, but I think it'll be a nice second half to the weekend. So we have a high surf advisory in effect. Just want to point that out because of that coastal low out there. We're going to see some big waves and some nasty rip currents around. So if you're going to the beach, just be aware of that. As we get into next week, not only are we dry through the week, it looks like we start to build a little warmth here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday especially, where we could, if we can hold off a backdoor cold front, which is an if, we could be in the mid 80s by the end of the week, and the dew points would correspondingly go back up. You know I'm here for it. I'm not sure if everyone is, but there's enough good weather to go around next week, regardless of what you're into. If you like the more fall-like weather, I suggest Sunday afternoon, which I think 60s breezy definitely has that fall vibe, but by the end of the week, we might be back to more of a late summer feel. So something for everyone there.
Oh, absolutely.
That's good.
And as long as there's sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, Keith.